What's up? Four animes that taught me a lesson. Hey guys, it's Rebecca. Welcome back. Based on the title, I think you already know what the video is about. Now, without any further delay, let's get straight onto the video. Starting with number 1, Naruto. I've watched Naruto since I was a kid. I believe I was about 6 years old. Yo, those Cartoon Network days were freaking awesome. Where did time go? But anyway, yeah, when I watched it as a kid, I completely forgot everything. I forgot everything that happened. So I rewatched the anime again in 2020. I think we all know what happened in 2020. Oh, what a time that was. And after finishing the anime, it was freaking awesome. That anime was freaking awesome. The fights, the story arcs, like the messages behind each story arc and behind each fight and behind each character is just truly amazing. My favorite moment from Naruto was probably when Naruto was telling Zabuza about how important Haku is to him. Naruto shared how Haku was there for him for years and how he fought hard and tried to protect Zabuza, even if that meant that Haku couldn't live his dream anymore. If he had to throw away his dream just to make sure Zabuza can live his dream. Man, Naruto's words did indeed cut deeper than a blade. Quoted by Zabuza. I love that moment. That moment will forever be cherished inside my heart. I love that moment. It makes me cry every time. And after finishing Naruto, these are the lessons that it taught me. Number 1, to never, ever give up on your dreams. Also, every villain turns into a villain because of, okay, not every villain, just some villains turn into villains because of how society treated them. But I guess with the help of friendship, it gave them a positive part of humanity kind of just stuck with the villain, and that humanity that stuck with them was just based on love. It also taught me to never take your friends' lives for granted. It also taught me that hard work does indeed beat talent. For example, Rock Lee and Mike Guy, the best duo ever. Oh my gosh, I love them. Also, never judge anyone before you get to know them. Just don't judge them at all. You don't know what they're going through. So those are the few lessons that Naruto has taught me after watching it. I do completely recommend watching Naruto if you haven't. Go watch it. Next, number 2, Haikyuu. I first heard of Haikyuu from my brother at first. I mean, I got really bored of it at the beginning. I mean, the only reason why I was really bored of it was because I was still not understanding the hype of anime. I was just still at my non-weeb phase, so like I didn't really care what this anime was about or what it was or how popular it was. I didn't care. I literally didn't care. But when I finally understood the hype of anime, I just sat down and watched it. It was the best thing that ever freaking happened to me. The best thing ever. Like, the music, the intros, the characters, the inspiration. I loved it all. It was like, it's my number 1 favorite anime. Literally, my number 1 favorite anime in the entire world. I will give up anything just to literally have my mind erased so I can just rewatch the anime again. I think my favorite moment from the anime was when they won against Shiratorizawa. All their hard work, them believing in one another, helping each other out really paid off at the end of the day. Oh god, just thinking about it just gives me such goosebumps. That moment was so good. Oh my gosh, that moment was great. And after finishing Haikyuu, it taught me to not let people or situations weaken your dreams or aspirations. And a good example of that is Hinata. Hinata really portrayed that. It also taught me to not let the past affect who you are today, and to not let your past mistakes become your identity. And a good example of that is Asahi. Asahi really portrayed that. Another lesson Haikyuu taught me is that you're only a loser if you don't get up. If you just give up, you don't get up after your mistakes. You just let it eat you away. A good example of a person who really taught me that was Coach Takeda. He may be a bit timid, kind of a jumpy guy, but the guy is truly a good coach. He's an amazing coach. And lastly, it taught me that your team is always going to support you, whether you're good at volleyball or not. They're going to support you the entire way. And Karasuno really showed that. Get you a team. No, get you a family like Team Karasuno. They're just amazing. Brothers for life. Number 3, Attack on Titan. I jumped on this anime because of popularity. Everyone was watching it and talking about it. I think I watched it in 2021. I think 2021 is when I watched it. This anime was literally trending all over TikTok. Hashtag Attack on Titan. Hashtag Eren Yeager. Hashtag Shinso Sasugeyo. Hashtag Mikasa Ackerman. Hashtag Levi Ackerman. Hashtag Armin Arlet. It was literally just non-stop. So I had to see what the hype was about. And I never regretted it since. I never regretted watching Attack on Titan since the first episode in season 1. I feel like my favorite moment from the anime was in season 4. Season 4, part 2, episode 23. I hope I said that right. It was when the gang, they all came back together and had to work as allies to stop the Jaegerists and to also stop Eren along the way. Jean, Mikasa, Connie, and Armin had to unfortunately make the decision to kill all their friends in order to get to Eren. They just had to pretty much accept the fact that they weren't going to have any distractions, any setbacks that were going to stop them from getting to Eren, so they had to do all of that. My favorite moment though from that episode was when Annie and Reina kind of like zipped from the corner, like a little sneak attack, I believe. Yeah, they just zipped from the corner and transformed into their Titans. Yo, it was so freaking cool. I miss seeing Annie's Titan. It was so good to see the female Titan back in action again. It was just so cool. I loved it. It was freaking awesome. And if you're watching this video, it's currently, I'm filming this on October 26th. And I might post it maybe like on October 30th. Yeah, I might post it on October 30th. The anime isn't done yet, and I'm an anime only watcher. I don't read any manga at all. So yeah, I don't know what happens at the end of the anime. I will eventually though. The last episode for season 4 will come out on November 3rd, 2023. So I'll be up to date over there on that date. Finally, the lessons that this anime taught me was that the world is a very dark place. Also, don't lose hope in the face of conflict. You can't be soft and expect to be heard by others. You kind of have to be assertive. You kind of have to be strong. And also, in a world that they live in, you have to be tough and a courageous person to be able to kind of like survive. Anyway, yeah, those are just a few points that Attack on Titan has taught me. And last but absolutely not least, number 4, Demon Slayer. Just a reminder, I don't read manga, so I'm not caught up to date with the events happening in the manga. Just to let you know, I love Demon Slayer. I first saw Demon Slayer on Netflix, but I just kind of like ignored it because I was currently watching other animes. I was like, let me save this for later. I don't have to worry about that right now. So it wasn't on my mind until summer of 2021. It's when I got into the anime, and wow, it was amazing. I literally binged it 2 days straight. It was such an amazing series. I love all the characters. I love most of the story arcs. Literally just a roller coaster of emotions, just up and down throughout season 1 to season 3. My favorite arc was definitely the entertainment district arc. I love Tengen's determination to get back his wives. Although it was risky taking Tanjiro, Zenitsu, and Inosuke along with him to seek out his wives, let alone fighting 2 upper rank demons, it all prevailed at the end of the day. There were some comedic parts, emotional parts, self-reflection parts. It was all amazing. And now the lessons that Demon Slayer has taught me was that your family is always gonna be the most important people in your life. Whether you fight with each other, whether you disagree with each other, they're always going to be the ones that you're going to fight for at the end of the day. Demon Slayer also taught me that every cold-hearted individual in the anime just had a rough past growing up. They either lost their families or they got most likely abused. They all have a story to share. And finally, it also taught me that it's fine to cry. You're not being weak if you cry. You've just been strong for too long. And I love how Demon Slayer really portrays that. It's an amazing anime. I recommend you go watch it. Anyway, yay, we reached the end of the video. Those were my 4 animes that taught me a really good lesson. I definitely recommend you go watch all those animes whenever you have time, because it will definitely teach you a lesson as well. I guarantee you it will teach you a lesson. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. God bless you. You're awesome. Stay safe, stay happy, and have orange juice. Bye!